Go.
Hey folks, Dan here from the Theatre Gorillas, coming at you with another Let's Play, and today we're looking at a fun one. It's called Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. You might have seen this sort of floating around the last couple of months. The reason I wanted to cover it now is because now it's actually an open alpha. Previously, the only way you could actually get access to the alpha builds was to pre-order another game by the same developer, which was all well and good if you wanted to play that other game. But yeah, now you can actually access it. You can go to their website, download the open alpha. I think it runs at about 35 megabytes total, so it's a quick, easy download. And yeah, so let's get into it. So it's by Landfall Games. It's split up. You'll notice in the menu here, there's a sandbox mode, which I'll definitely get into soon because that's some good fun. But let's go to the standard single player for the time being. As you can see, I've already sort of started playing and unlocked a couple of the levels, but we'll start from the start. So this is the basic conceit, is you've got a map in front of you, and as you can see, there's a row of blue soldiers on the right-hand side. They're the enemy. And you'll notice at the bottom of the screen, I've got some money. So if I go into the top left-hand corner here, and click on these different tabs, you can see there's a whole bunch of different sort of soldiers and units you can put down on the battlefield. So let's just go with a simple setup for the time being and put down some archers, and we'll go some footmen as well. So obviously, this being the first round, it's going to be pretty easy. Now, this is what makes this game really fun. Once you've set out all your units, you spent all your money or as much as you want to spend, you click start and you go into a free roam mode, which allows you to sort of float around the battlefield and zoom in on the action. The physics is really cool because it's ridiculously over the top ragdoll physics. So you'll get weird shit like that happening all the time where soldiers just sort of run into each other or fall over on top of each other. It's quite fun. All right, so that was the first round. Let's knock it up a notch. Let's go some archers again because that seemed quite successful, and go some Vikings. Why not? Now you might notice when we go into free roam mode, the camera sort of twitches a bit. This is actually the second time this is actually the second attempt I've had at recording this because I thought that was a bug on my end, but judging by other videos out there, it seems to be a bug with the alpha build. Obviously, this being an alpha, you know, issues like that will arise from time to time, but hopefully it's not too sort of jarring. All right, so let's see how these guys go. I'll try and zoom in on some of the action. There we go, knocking them over. As you can see, sometimes they just sort of like run into each other. Oh, there we go. Took him out with the sword. This poor guy has arrows all through his shield, which actually, I'm the only one with arrows, so it must have been inadvertently shooting our own guys there, which is always handy in battle, you know, to keep your own foot soldiers alert. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so now we're starting to scale up a bit now. You can see there's guys with shields. So believe it or not, they can actually absorb a whole bunch of damage before they actually fall over. So again, I'm going to go with a line of archers because I like the archers. They're good to sort of lay down suppressing fire. And I'm going to put a bunch of footmen all over the place too. We'll see if that works. Let's go some Vikings. A Viking just for the fun of it. All right. So yeah, as you can see, it scales up as the levels go on. There we go. Oh no, that shield guy got through. Take him down, archers. It's sort of hard to decide sometimes where to focus on the battlefield because there's so much action going on at the same time. It'd be cool actually if there was a replay feature in the full build of this. So it looks like the other end's clear, and there we go. So yeah, not really much challenge yet, obviously, because it's only sort of the beginning stages, but this is where it starts to get interesting. So we've got here, they're spearmen, I think. So they've got a long reach, so they can actually start hitting you before you get a chance to hit them. So I might put down some spear throwers. And obviously, well, not so obviously, but each of the units have their unique sort of benefits and disadvantages, and some are weaker versus certain types of units as well. So obviously, you know, the the spearmen would be weak against foot soldiers because they can start attacking before the foot soldiers can get into range. So I'm going to be a bit sneaky here, try and get some spears thrown before we get into the chaos. Doesn't look like it's really helping, or I don't know, we might be there. So you can see that twitching start to occur. That's, yeah, like I said, I've checked other videos and other streams, and it's definitely prominent there as well. So, and we got stomped. All right, well that wasn't so successful. I like the idea of the spear throwers. Maybe we'll get some footmen. Let's see if that works. All right, come on, footmen, take him out, take him out. Oh, don't get too messed up. Oh, this guy jumping around there. Spear throwers are going at it. I love the physics there. Oh, that was brutal. Straight through the groin. God. This guy just dancing around in the bottom right there. So good, buddy. All right, well that hasn't worked at all. Let's just clear that and try something else. Let's go some archers. Archers are always fun, right? I'm going to stick with the footmen, and then maybe I'll drop some Vikings as well, because the Vikings do have shields, so maybe that'll help us. And so it's simple left click to put down units and right click to remove them, but obviously it's dependent on your money, as you can see in the bottom of the screen. So let's see how this goes. Take him out, take him out. Sweet, hold in there. Stay on target, stay on target. That poor pink guy in the middle there. He's dead. There we go, it looks like we've held him off. So after that clusterfuck of a battle, there we go. Ooh, straight to the arm, nice. All right, scaling up now. This is the first sort of map that I've played through that really sort of stuck me, because as you can see, the enemy have got 3 catapults at the back of their rows there. And I've only got 2,000 money, which is barely enough to buy 3 catapults, let alone any other units. Where are the catapults? The Napoleonic. No. There's the catapults, yeah. So as you can see, they're worth 600. So I could put 3 of those down and have a couple of soldiers, but that's not really gonna help me. So might go. These guys are called barrel rollers. They drop an explosive barrel, believe it or not. Okay, so put some foot soldiers at the back. I just want to keep those foot soldiers out of the way of those explosive barrels. And we'll put a thief in for good measure, why not? Like I said, I haven't really worked out all the different units and what their strengths and weaknesses are yet, but as you can see, that's quite effective. But my own units have run into the fire as well, which is not good. There we go. All right, that was a ridiculous defeat. Let's just clear that and try again. Maybe we'll go a couple of ballistas and hope for the best there. I still feel like the archers will be able to take down the foot soldiers, but we'll see. Okay, let's see how that goes. Good, good. Oh, scheiße. I don't want to zoom in too much here because I'm worried about those ballistas. Attack the catapults, attack the catapults. Shoot. Oh, yes. Nice. And there, so that's how you win that one. Woo. All right, this is the last of the single player maps I'll show you, because I did want to show you how it starts scaling up. So, you know, they start forming regiments, units, and you've sort of really got to start thinking strategically on how to counter these guys. So we did have some luck with footmen against the shield guys, so I may just line them up. Now they're musket men in the top bottom corners, so I'm going to lay a ballista at the top and see if I can just get some really fast moving units to try and take out those musketeers at the bottom before they have enough time to react. Let's see how that goes. Those shield guys just fell onto the map. They're like, we can't even be bothered. I love the shield guys. They'll just stomp over the top of the enemy. They just sort of barrel in, so you can see that guy. Here we go. We're doing all right, but I still got our archers and the ballista, so I think we're going to be okay. I just love the ability to roam around the map wherever you like and just sort of watch the action. Like I said, it'd be good if in the final or in later releases there's actually a replay. Ooh, that guy's straight through the groin. Last couple. I'm worried my ballista's going to take out my archers. I think my ballista's going to... Oh, yes. Nice. So that's the single player. Like I said, you know, there's 15 levels so far, and it's really fun. Like, I could sit here for hours just coming up with different strategies to counter all these different units and stuff. And, you know, there's so many different units to choose from and stuff. I didn't even touch on the Asian units. There are a lot of sort of single units that have really cool abilities and shit. But I did want to show you the sandbox mode, because the sandbox mode is, I feel like this is where they started with the game. They're like, all right, let's make a sandbox where you can just, you know, set up armies and have them fight against each other. And then they sort of worked out the single player elements from there. So what we're going to do is, there are special characters called Hillary and Trump. So, just to show off the sandbox, I'm going to put Trump on the red side, obviously, Hillary on the blue side. So I'll put Trump back a little bit. Now, to reflect the sort of the upswell of support Trump got during the election from people who felt disillusioned by the political system, I'm going to put down some peasants. And I don't mean to say that Trump voters are peasants, but, you know, they represent your common man. For Hillary, I mean, there's some really cool other units here. I won't give them all away. For Hillary, it represents the might of the left-wing media with some spear throwers. Why not? Throwing spears at the Trump, you know. And let's get some artillery on the other side. Trump feels like a catapult man to me. And Hillary's going to come in with a ballista. You know what? Let's get some musketeers as well. Obviously, Trump got a lot of support from the NRA and gun lovers. Whereas Hillary, I feel... Ooh, she's ninjas. Yeah, why not? You know, sneaky, manipulative, that sort of thing. Why not? Alright, let's give it a go. Set the final showdown, Trump versus Hillary. You can see that they actually added sound grabs from Trump as well, which is great. Alright, well, Hillary seems to have been wiped out. She's a really strong unit though, so she keeps coming back. This could be indicative of her entire political career. Do it, do it. Come on, there we go. And so Trump reigned victorious. Alright, let's see if I can even up the odds a little bit here. Let's give her a cannon. Well, all those ninjas seem to be taken out very easily by the peasants. Oh, there goes Hillary. She's alright though, she's coming back. So much strength in that woman. But Trump is dual-wielding assault rifles. So, I'm not sure the ninja skills will be able to save her. That's it, it's official. Trump built a wall. It's over. Trump wins, Hillary loses. Alright, so that is totally accurate battle simulator. Like I said, it's in open alpha at the moment, free to download from the website. So go over there, download it, play it for 5 minutes. I guarantee you will be hooked. It's a great bit of fun. That's it for this week. And tune in next week for the movie podcast, the Banana Reel movie podcast even. And in the meantime, stay classy. Stay classy? I don't know.